Okay, so I think we're good enough. We played the game for a good amount of time that I can give you a good review on whether or not Infinity Nikki is worth playing. Now, right off the bat, this is a gacha game through and through, and I don't recommend any gacha games for anybody because it's just a waste of time and money. However, games coming out these days, such as Genshin Impact and Infinity Nikki, have made it so these games might be worth your time and money if you dedicate a lot of time to playing only these games, because the content that I'm seeing here, it's kind of like a second job if you want to get your most money, if you're for your time and money. So just right away before we get into all the details, it is worth playing as a gacha game. It is nice to look at. It is very casual. It has some challenging puzzles and combat stuff later on down the line, but at its core, this is a go here, do that, collect that, craft that, pull stuff from different banners, season passes type of game. So if you know what you're getting yourself into, for example, you have played a gacha game like Genshin Impact and you want something a little more light and different that focuses on maybe one character instead of gachaponing a bunch of different characters and weapons, then instead of getting clothes, then this game is probably for you. So as a gacha game, I recommend it. Now let's talk about all the little things about the game. So let's start with the story. You play as Nikki. Assumingly you're in the real world when the game starts, their real world. However, you have a talking cat friend. You end up going into the closet. You have a graduation ball, but then you're looking for dresses. You find a magical dress that pulls you into this world, and then this world is all about clothes. It's like everything in the game, everything in this world, it's based on clothes. The different outfits give you different powers, and that's the whole story of the game, is you're trying to find these miracle dresses, the legendary miracle dresses. So you are isekai'd into this world, and you only play as Nikki. However, you are able to really customize her. You can't be like a guy or anything like that. However, you do enter your name as a profile, and then you're going to be leveling up that profile. So the game is a third-person platforming action game collectathon. I say collectathon because I would think Banjo-Kazooie, running around, grabbing things, doing random quests around the world, looking for puzzles and things to do. And also Mario with all the slight combat, but it's not like heavily tailored towards like, oh, I'm gonna slap people with swords. No, it's nothing like that. You have dodging, you have jumping, you got double jumping, you got platforming, you have a shoot button where you purify enemies. There are actual like boss battles you can do, but that's later on down the line. And there are like specific puzzle domain areas that are kind of like Mario Sunshine, where you enter those little area domains where it's like a challenge room. They kind of have that here. I guess you can also compare it to be like a Legend of Zelda, like a Breath of the Wild shrines, that type of deal. But yeah, basically you run around the world and you talk to people and you do quests, and the quests are, as mentioned, it's more of the same. You just go to places, you collect stuff, etc. The game has a lot of cool mechanics evolving around outfits. Basically, you have your basic regular outfit that you can wear. You literally can wear any like combination of stuff, and it's pretty cool that way. Hairs, earrings, different eye colors, even up to your lipstick, tops, bags, even things that float around you, shoes, etc. You name it. You can just mix and match. Now, how do you get those clothes? In the game, you can find them either by main quest, you can purchase them with in-game currency, lots of different trading in the game going on, or you can do pulls. So this game is online only, and you're going to be doing seasons. And the different seasons are going to be banner based, speaking like mobile type of gacha thing, where they're like 15, 20 days limited time things where you have to play the game and do quests, and then you're going to obtain those gacha points to do pulls in the game. Because this is a pretty much gambling, there are probabilities in there, so you're going to be able to see like, okay, if you want a 5-star outfit, it's going to be like a 2% chance, same thing with the 4% chance for a 4-star, etc. But then after you pull, you are going to get pity pulls, guaranteed 5 drops, etc. But yeah, so you get your outfits, and then some of them you have to craft them in the game. And those are like the special outfits, which gives you the ability to double jump, jump higher, pet animals, catch fish, catch insects, and you're fighting one. And basically, let's quick talk about fighting. I think I talked about it already. All you do is shoot an enemy, and then, you know, it purifies them. You can dodge multiple enemies at once, projectiles, different boss fights with the small puzzle mechanics, jumping around, etc. So the world is nice to look at. Obviously, this game is very, very heavily anime aesthetic aspired. So if you're not into that, you're not gonna like this at all. But yes, you go around, you collect stuff, you do random puzzles and quests, and then with all of those currencies, you're going to be just crafting new things. Almost everything in the game is going to be working towards some sort of progression. You have your main accounts, which anything you do levels it up, and then you get rewards. The rewards are usually like, you know, currencies for pulling, currencies for your monthly buys, for different currencies for keys to pull again, or you can just buy your resources. There's a lot of in-game quests to do, like, okay, catch like 5 bugs, you get a little bit of rewards. The next one's catch 50 bugs, blah, 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 etc. But think of that for almost every single activity in the game. So, you read lore, like around the world, those books, you read 5. Now you read 20. Now you read 100, you get random rewards for that. But yeah, like the overall, I can't say how the game is going to work performance-wise for anything but PC. I'm playing on PC. And I'm launching it through Steam. However, launching it through Steam... Oh, sorry, not Steam. Epic. I'm launching it through Epic. However, doing so also does a first-party launcher for Nikki itself, Infinity Nikki. So basically, the first party is the Nikki launcher, and then technically the third-party launcher would be from Epic. But yeah, it's like one of those launcher games. You know, for example, Ragnarok or MapleStory, you have to do a separate launcher, that sort of thing. So if that bothers you, that kind of sucks as well. I am playing PC, however, I'm playing with the PS5 controller. It runs really well, really smooth, really good performance, no stuttering at all. You know, just stuttering maybe when loading different zones, but that's to be expected. But it's really smooth and nice to look at. Like, I play this game for many hours already, and honestly, it's fun. Like, you are doing so much progression. Everything you do, it's like reward, 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 unlocking new outfits, you know, move, you know, and doing all this stuff. Now, is the game pay to win? Basically, it's really hard to say because it's the first couple of days the game came out. I can see, like, because, you know, there's a lot of resources and awards and rewards that they're giving you through the in-game inbox system to say, hey, congratulations, the game launched, we're the #1 game on the free store, whatever, here's like a shit ton of pulls. However, unlike other games, I guess I will compare it to Genshin Impact. That Genshin Impact is really heavily relied on combat and pulling weapons, pulling characters, ascending those characters. And yeah, this game does have, you're going to evolve your clothes, you're going to ascend those clothes. It doesn't seem that tied to progression. I'm pretty sure once you get to super late game, it will matter a lot, min-maxing all of your resources and stuff. And you can still do a little bit of that here already. If you know what you're doing, you're going to be like, I'm going to spend my resources on this because this is really easy to find. This is like a monthly buy of 5, so I'm going to use these on these polls and not worry about those. You know, that sort of thing if you played Genshin before. So you can min-max it. But from what I see, you don't have to pull. You really don't. They give you enough stuff, but I'm sure after months and months of straight play, it is going to slow down. However, the type of, you know, the type of stats you get isn't that important for the type of progression you're doing in the game. There are some competitions, like some style and design competitions that are heavily tied to your clothes and the stats towards the clothes, which is like cool, sexy, summer, cute, that sort of thing. But that is like not the main game. The main game is just you going through the story and getting clothes and unlocking all the new sort of outfits that work together, and then you're slowly building up new abilities. There is I don't even want to say a node progression bar or a skill tree. There's nothing like that. Okay, visually there is a skill tree, but it's basically tied to the main game, and you're not like unlocking like, okay, I'm gonna get some experience and I'm gonna unlock this specific ability. It'll happen throughout the game very casually. But the fact that this game has kept my attention for this being, I would say it's primarily targeted towards young female audience. You can still find a lot of fun with this game. It's one of those games where they nailed the formula that they have taken from a lot of games. As I mentioned, Banjo-Kazooie, collecting, Mario, sort of really cool, fun platforming, Zelda running around and doing puzzles, and then just the straight collectathons and the progression, and the fact that it's free to play. It launched globally on PS5, Xbox, and you know, all that stuff. This came out of nowhere, and it's a good game for a gacha game. But once again, stay away from gachas if you have a huge addiction. I used to be addicted to gacha. The biggest one was like Marvel Puzzle Quest. That was a big one, and then Genshin. I played those for forever, but no more. I just wanted to try this out, and I am just surprised at how cool it is. So if you guys have any more questions, leave them down below. I'm not sure if I covered a good amount of stuff, but you can kind of see from all the footage that I'm showing my enthusiasm for just how pretty cool the game looks and how it plays. It's not bad. It's definitely not a bad game. You can do worse. So I would give this game like an 8 out of 10 for a gacha game, most definitely. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see some gameplay, I'm going to upload it on the Let's Play channel, link down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.